It's a beautiful Tuesday morning in the fabulous Florida Keys. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty. I was just looking at the weather around the country. Maine got 3.5 feet of snow yesterday. New Hampshire got just under 3 feet, and they're expecting more snow today. And I was outside walking the beach about 4:45 this morning, and it was already 73 degrees in Key West, and we're expecting sunshine all day long. Which environment would you rather spend your winter in? I know I'll certainly take the Florida Keys every time. This is my morning market MLS update video that I do every day right about this same time. I report all the new listings in Key West and the lower Keys that have come on the market in the last 24 hours. If you watch this video, you'll be ahead of most buyers. You'll know about all the new listings from Big Pine Key down to Key West the same day the realtors find out about them. You can also get a much more detailed description of these listings, including photos, if you follow my blog, keywestinvesting.com. It's just a lot more information on the homes in the blog, a lot more details, any unique features the home might have. We'll have photos of the inside of the home, photos of the outside of the home. If the home happens to be waterfront, it happens to have a pool, there'll be photos of the water view, photos of the boat dockage, photos of the pool. Just a lot more information than I can cram into a couple-minute YouTube video, and it also has photos. If you like this video and you want to stay current with what's being listed in the Florida Keys every day at what price, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do a video just like this each morning. As long as you're subscribing, right next to the subscribe button is that like button. If you could click that, that helps my channel grow. I'd appreciate that a lot. We have 6 new listings to talk. I was going to say 5. We have 6 new listings to talk about today. Before I tell you about the listings, the state of Florida's legal department makes me cover the boring stuff. The information I'm about to give you comes directly from the Florida Keys Multiple Listing Service. I'm not accepting any responsibility for any of these listings. I'm not claiming any of these listings to be my own listings. And I'm not accepting any responsibility if there's any inaccuracies in the information I give you. I'm simply reading it to you directly from the Florida Keys Multiple Listing Service. The first one we have is a great home in Key West's Old Town neighborhood on Southern Street. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,058 square foot house. It's on a larger lot for Old Town. It has off-street parking, which is very important in Old Town. Parking on the street in Old Town can be tough. It's being offered at $2,795,000, which is an excellent price for a house on Southern Street, that size, that close to Duval Street with off-street parking. Then we go to Midtown on Duncan Street. We have a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2,019 square foot house. This one's being offered at $2,199,000, which I won't say is overpriced, but it's definitely a very high end of the price point. Then we have an estate-style home down by the beach on Patricia Street. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 3,154 square foot house, which is huge for the Keys. It's on a double lot. It's on a 10,000 square foot lot, where most of the lots over there are 5,000 square feet, and you're only about a block from the beach. There's a great saltwater pool. It's being offered at $5,150,000. I know that sounds like a lot of money, but I'm pretty familiar with this house, and I've been in it several times. It's a beautiful home and absolutely well worth the price. Then in the Key West Golf Club on Narragansett Lane, we have a 2-bedroom, 1.5-bathroom townhouse. The Key West Golf Club's a great community. It's a gated community of a gate to get in the door, and they're pretty strict on who they let get inside that gate. It has 2 pools. One of the pools, the large pool, outdoes any high-end resort in Key West I've ever been in. Then the pool itself. It's an amazing pool. It's got a waterfall filtration system. It has seating in the shade, seating in the sun. It has tables if you want to eat your lunch at the pool. And Narragansett Lane itself is one of my favorite streets in the golf course. It's very quiet. It's one of those streets you'd only go down if you lived on it. And there's probably only about 6 or 7 houses on Narragansett Lane, so you don't have a lot of traffic at all. This one's being offered at $773,000. I'm not sure where they come up with that price. It's a little unique price, but That's what they priced it at. Then we go up to Ramrod Key on Barbuda Lane. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,176 square foot house on the canal. It's on Breeze Swept Beach Estate subdivision, which is a really nice subdivision. They're mostly upscale homes. They're all canal front or open water homes. Mostly year-round residents, a mixture of owner-occupied and rental homes, but the rental homes are year-round locals. They're not, the vacation rentals. Well, there's a few vacation rentals in there, but for the majority, they're all year-round locals. It's a great house. Barbuda Lane is an excellent street. You're very close to the open water. Deep water boating. One goes into one of the best channels there is in the Lower Keys. The only downside of this house is it has a very small dock. If you don't mind the small dock, it's an excellent house. It's being offered at $947,000, which is a very good price for a house in Breeze Swept Beach, especially that far down, so close to the open water. It's just probably a 2-minute boat ride and you're in the open water out ready to go. Then we go to Big Torch Key on Dawn Road. The houses out there are all huge estate homes. This one's on a little over 2 acres of land. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom home. It's 2,134 square feet. It has a 300-foot dock. Excellent sunset view right directly out of your backyard. You sit right in your deck and watch the sunset. You have deep water boating, easy access to go offshore if you want to go out into the Atlantic side. Very easy access into the Florida Keys backcountry, where I think is the most beautiful boating we have in the Keys. The houses out there are all large. They're all the estate-style homes. Big Torch Key is one of those people either really love it or really dislike it. If you want the old primitive Keys, this is it. You're about 15 minutes off the main highway. Your nearest neighbors are probably 600-700 feet away. There's very few houses out there. It's a very tight-knit community. They've all been there for years. This one's being offered at $3,695,000, which is an excellent price for one of the houses out there. I've sold several of the homes out there, and the residents who live out there absolutely love it. That's all we have for today. If you want to take a look at any of these homes or any home in the Florida Keys, give me a call at 305-731-0501. And don't forget to check out my blog, keywestinvesting.com. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty.